everybody, and welcome to Miss Beth's Place. Today I've got my trusty bread machine cookbook out. The No Fuss Bread Machine Cookbook is what I'm using. You can order this off of Amazon, and I'll link it below for you. Today we're going to be doing Italian Parmesan bread. I am going to change it up just a little bit because it's got basil in it, fresh basil, and I don't want basil in my bread. I'm going to put garlic powder instead and Parmesan cheese. So here are the ingredients. I'm making the 1.5 pound loaf, and it calls for 1 cup plus 2 tablespoons of water that's 80 to 90 degrees Fahrenheit, and I usually make it like something you would bathe the baby in. 3 tablespoons of melted butter cooled, 1 tablespoon of sugar, 1 teaspoon salt, 2 teaspoons of chopped basil, but I'm going to use garlic salt instead, or garlic powder, and 1/4 cup of grated Parmesan cheese, 3.5 cups of white bread flour, and 1.5 teaspoons of bread machine or instant yeast. Alrighty, I've got all my ingredients already portioned out here for you. I'm using my KBS bread machine today. This time I'm going to leave it out instead of trying to put everything inside there. So I hope I don't look a hot mess. I've been at the gym all day working, and it was a rough day. Whew! When you got employees that don't want to work and you're trying to do everything you want to do for them. Anyways, I won't get off on that subject, so I will get back on my bread. So today we're going to start with the wet ingredients and end with our bread flour and our yeast. So the first thing it calls for is 1 cup plus 2 tablespoons of water. I've got my water here, and I've microwaved it for 30 seconds. Put my water down in there. All right, and then 3 tablespoons of melted butter cooled. Yeah, it's cool. It's not hot. I'm going to pour that all in there. Okay, and then I need 1 tablespoon of sugar. I think this is my sugar. Tablespoon of sugar. Gonna sprinkle that all around in there where it gets mixed up good. 1 teaspoon of salt, and I mixed 1 teaspoon of garlic powder. I love garlic. That smells good. And then 1/3 of a cup of grated Parmesan cheese. I've got some cheese. This is what I ended up with. Shredded Parmesan cheese in the bag. I'm gonna sprinkle that around in there. I'm probably gonna throw some on top of this bread too, right before it gets done. So it'll kind of like when you go to Subway and you see the bread with the cheese on top of it. And then 3.5 cups of white bread flour. That's my 3.5 cups. That is exactly what I had left in my bag of bread flour. Is 3.5 cups. So I was meant to make this cake today, or this bread today. So let me spoon that over in there on top of all the liquid. Right, now I'm going to sort of smooth it out. I know you can't see it on here, but I'm smoothing it out. I'm not mixing it in, I'm just smoothing it out. And then I'm going to make me a little hole right in the middle. I don't know if this is what you're supposed to do exactly every time, but I do it and it works well. And I've made several loaves so far, and all of them turned out great, except for the one that tried to come out of the bread maker. It was so big. All right, and then it calls for, the last thing is 1.5 teaspoons of bread machine or instant yeast. This is instant yeast. It looks like this right here. Fleshman's Rapid Rise Instant Yeast. This little packet. It is. The whole packet is, oh, where did I read that at? 2 1/4 teaspoons. And I didn't need that much, so I got a little bit left in my packet over there. 1.5 teaspoons is what I'm using. There's my yeast, and I'm going to put it in my little in the little hole there. And that's everything. Now, I don't know how many times I've told y'all this, but this is just the simplest thing in the world. I don't know why I hadn't already been doing it, but I'm loving it. So, now I've got all my ingredients in here. I'm just going to simply take my pan and I am going to stick it down in here and give it a little twist. Now, I have not preset my bread maker like I did last time, but it says to program the machine for basic white bread, and that's all what I always use. I use this, it's called soft bread on my machine. So I'm going to click on loaf, and I've got it on, let's see, number 1, which is soft bread. And then the color, I like my bread to be light, but I usually put it on light. I think I'm going to put it on medium this time. I say that's light, that's medium. And then the menu, this particular bread loaf is the medium size at 1.5 pound loaf. It doesn't really, where does it say that at? Number 1, and then menu is going to be number 1. It's kind of like a little computer. And that loaf, I need it on, what did I change? Medium. Okay. All right. I've got everything in there, and the only thing left to do is so simple. It's just a baby could do it. Just hit start. There you go. Now, while this is stirring and mixing, fermenting, and doing its thing, I am going to stop, and I will be back when my bread is done. Right before it's done, though, I'm going to tell you, before I even tell you, I'm going to check back with it before then, but I'm going to sprinkle a little bit of this Parmesan cheese and maybe a little bit of garlic powder on top of it. It's going to be good, y'all. I'll be back. See what it looks like. Oh, yum, yum, yum. Now, when you're mixing your bread and you peep in, if it looks a little dry or if it looks a little wet, you can add a little bit of bread flour. If it looks a little dry, add a little bit of water to it. Now, I don't know. It looks a little dry. Maybe I should add a few drops of water. I might do that. Okay, everybody, I'm back. I had a few technical difficulties with my last video. So my bread is ready. Again, I made the Italian Parmesan bread. The only thing is I substituted the basil for some powdered, or not powdered, but some garlic. Some garlic powder. I put garlic powder, 1 teaspoon of salt and 1 teaspoon of garlic powder in place of the basil, and then I had the Parmesan cheese. So, isn't she pretty? As soon as she came out of the oven, I put a little bit of butter on her. I already put it in one time, but you missed it because my sound was gone. Anyways, doesn't she look pretty? Oh my gosh, the crusty cheese around the edge and the butter. There's Parmesan cheese inside the bread and garlic powder. That's my seasonings. Okay. Now, every time I cut one of these, I have difficulty with it. The reason being is because it's so pretty. I don't want to mess it up. It's gorgeous. So, I don't know where to cut into it at. I always have this problem. Should I cut it from the side? Should I cut it from the bottom? How should I cut it? It's just too pretty. I think I'm going to cut it this way today. I gotta cut into it. I gotta taste it for you. Ooh wee! Oh my God, that butter's so. Oh God, this is gonna be good. This is gonna be good. Oh, this is gonna be good. Let me get me a little plate. Oh, that is so light and fluffy. The other day I went to Outback and I got some bread. I bet you that bread don't have nothing on this bread. So I'm going to put a little bit of butter right there. I got to taste it, y'all. I got to taste it. Got crusty cheese right there. I think this is the best one I've made so far. Wow. So good. Again, I cooked it on the medium-sized loaf, on medium darkness, not the dark, not the light, but the medium. So tender, so flaky. It's delicious, y'all. I hope y'all get out and try you some. Go get the stuff and make it. Get you a KBS bread maker, or if you got a big mixer, just get your recipe book. I'm going to link it down below for Amazon. Get your bread maker, get your book, get something. Make you some fresh bread today. You will not regret it. It's easy. If you have a bread maker, you just put all the ingredients in there. I done showed you how to do it. If you forget, just come back and I'll show you again. Oh, so good. Better than Outback. Better than Longhorn's bread too. The next bread I'm planning on making, probably in a few days, I want to do a sweet bread. It's going to be good too. If you like a little bit more garlic, you could use some fresh garlic in this, or some garlic, or add a little bit more of that garlic powder. It's not overpowering with garlic. It's just perfect. And that butter just makes it even better. And the Parmesan cheese on top gives that little crunch. So glad y'all came to see me tonight. Don't forget to like and comment. And if you hadn't already subscribed, ring that little bell. If you put it on all, every video I make, it will send you a little notice and tell you, hey, Miss Beth's got a new video. So y'all have a great night, and I'll see y'all on the next video. God bless.
How you doing?